At the peak of his fame, Bobby Sherman was everywhere, on magazine covers, TV screens, radios, and in the hearts of millions of adoring fans. He was the dream guy of the late 1960s and early 70s, with hit songs, starring roles, and a smile that could melt anyone's heart. Bobby Sherman seemed unstoppable. But then, just as fast as he rose to stardom, he disappeared. No major scandal, no dramatic farewell. One moment he was a superstar, and the next, he was gone. So what really happened to Bobby Sherman? Why did he walk away from a career most people would die for? And where did he go? The truth is far more inspiring than anyone could have imagined. Bobby Sherman was born on July 22, 1943, in Santa Monica, California. From a young age, he had a love for music and performance. He first caught public attention as a regular performer on the popular ABC variety show Shindig in the mid-1960s, but his real breakthrough came when he landed the role of Jeremy Bolt in the TV show Here Come the Brides, which ran from 1968 to 1970. His character was charming, innocent, and lovable, much like Bobby himself, and it wasn't long before fans couldn't get enough of him. At the same time, his music career exploded. Between 1969 and 1971, Bobby released multiple chart-topping hits like Little Woman, Julie, Do Ya Love Me, and Easy Come, Easy Go. His face was everywhere, on posters, record sleeves, and lunchboxes. At one point, he was receiving more fan mail than any other entertainer in America. Bobby Sherman wasn't just famous. He was a full-blown phenomenon. But behind the scenes, Bobby struggled with the pressures of fame. The endless touring, screaming fans, and media attention took a toll on him. He was a private person by nature, and the non-stop lifestyle didn't match the kind of quiet, meaningful life he secretly wanted. And so, at a time when most stars fight to stay relevant, Bobby made a bold choice. He walked away. In the late 1970s, without much fanfare, Bobby Sherman stepped out of the spotlight. Fans were left confused and heartbroken. There were rumors, whispers, and endless questions. But the real story was far more noble than anyone knew. Bobby didn't leave to escape, it was to serve. He dedicated the next chapter of his life to something completely different: emergency services. He became a certified EMT and later served as a technical reserve police officer with the Los Angeles Police Department. Yes, Bobby Sherman, the teen idol who once filled stadiums, was now riding in ambulances, saving lives, and training first responders. He even co-founded the Bobby Sherman Volunteer EMT Foundation to provide emergency medical training and support. Many celebrities look for second acts in movies or business ventures, but Bobby chose public service. He wasn't doing it for attention. In fact, he rarely spoke publicly about this part of his life. But to the people whose lives he helped save, and the countless paramedics he helped train, Bobby Sherman was a hero, quietly doing meaningful work far away from the spotlight. In 1991, he married Brigitte Poulsen, the woman he often referred to as his Cinderella. Together, they shared 29 years of love, laughter, and partnership. According to Brigitte, Bobby faced every challenge, including his battle with cancer, with strength, grace, and a smile that never faded. She described their love story as a real-life fairy tale and stood by his side until his final breath. On June 21, 2025, Bobby Sherman passed away after a long battle with cancer. His wife Brigitte shared the heartbreaking news on Instagram, writing, "Bobby left this world holding my hand, just as he held up our life with love, courage, and unwavering grace through all 29 beautiful years of marriage. I was his Cinderella, and he was my Prince Charming." Tributes quickly poured in. Actor John Stamos, a longtime friend, shared the statement on his own Instagram, writing, "From one ex-teen idol to another, rest in peace, Bobby Sherman." Actor and musician Bill Numi also paid tribute, calling Bobby a very good guy and sharing a throwback photo of the two of them together. What made Bobby Sherman so remarkable wasn't just his good looks or catchy songs. It was the way he chose to live his life after fame. He didn't chase the spotlight or cling to past glory. Instead, he found a way to serve others, stay grounded, and build a life filled with purpose, love, and quiet strength. He left behind a legacy of two incredible lives, one as a star who captured the hearts of millions, and another as a real-life hero who saved lives and made a lasting impact in his community. So the next time you hear one of his songs or see a vintage photo of that bright-eyed young man from the 70s, remember, Bobby Sherman didn't fade away. He rose to something even greater. And though he may be gone, his story is one that continues to inspire. A story of fame, transformation, and above all, heart.